Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
It's a few weeks away. I already know Alana will be up in the middle of the night getting ready to hear, though, about that vote.
We know how they're going to vote, right? Come on.
It's my daughter's birthday, so you're correct. I will be up at that time getting ready for a celebration, but I feel like the Olympic celebration will follow. We have something important to celebrate beforehand. You understand, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys get it. Hey, what a day today. Can we talk about it? A severe close to the work week, but we have to talk about how we started this work week. We had high winds, followed by abnormally cool temperatures. And then we made it through with these warnings, a surge of monsoon moisture. You're looking at Price, where you just saw thunderstorms roll through, and we close out the work week with several severe thunderstorm warnings. We saw flash flood warnings, and we saw strong storms coming through. Castle Country, one of the areas, and Carbon County had a flash flood warning over the Bear burn scar. Kayaker in the water in Moab after they picked up more than 3/4 of an inch from a quick-moving storm. Debris flow all over the Moab area. No, I don't recommend recreating in floodwaters, but that'll show you just how much came in a small window, and they're cleaning up tonight. Take a look at some of the precipitation totals. Four Corners area, more than 2 inches in Blanding. I showed you that storm that rolled through. That's an abundance of moisture. This is deep subtropical moisture that we tapped into with these storms. More than an inch in Moab. Bluff picked up more than an inch. Price over an inch. Magna getting more than 3/4 of an inch. That was not a severe storm. It was a strong storm that came through, but we never caught that in Salt Lake County. As we came through with that Magna storm, we definitely broke that record in downtown Salt Lake City with the moisture. Satellite radar shows the front that moved through. It was associated with a short wave, so that disturbance allowed for lift. I actually brought the radar back 10 hours so you can see exactly when those storms formed over the Wasatch Front, central and southern Utah, and then they tracked east. Tonight we've got quieter conditions. Speaking of quiet, southwestern Utah stayed quiet. Black Desert Skycam there with clear skies, but they hit the triple digits. They're like, hey, we're battling the heat, and we all will be soon enough. As we look at those highs today, 104 in St. George. We made it to 90 in Salt Lake and Provo. Compare that to the eastern side of the state where they didn't have time to warm up. They were battling very strong storms rolling through. So we head through the overnight for the Wasatch Front. Quiet conditions have settled in, and we will see mostly clear skies with temperatures in the mid-70s as we close out the newscast. Expecting mid to upper 60s for those overnight lows, and then tomorrow into the mid-70s by 9 a.m. If you want to get a walk in and get out there, do so. We do have some lingering moisture, but before we talk moisture again, we have to talk heat. Look at how far above average we are going to be for the Wasatch Front over the next 5 days. The high pressure that inched closer to the Beehive State and assisted with the moisture today, it's also going to bring very high, dangerous heat as we get through the next several days. St. George staying above average. They've got triple digits for the next 7, but they're going to sizzle here for certain portions of that 7-day period. We've got a brand new excessive heat watch. This is for the Great Salt Lake Desert and Mountains and includes portions of the Wasatch Front. Weber, Davis, and Salt Lake counties underneath this excessive heat watch. This is for Sunday, your latter half of your weekend. Forewarning you now, this will evolve into a warning, and we've got triple-digit heat ahead of us. Will be our second triple-digit day of the season in Salt Lake, and we could tie a record. So the heat is coming, and you're going to have to be mindful of that as you roll into your Sunday. Futurecast kind of shows the cloud cover out there. That high, it's going to bring us that high heat, that ridge of high pressure impacting us. Now notice how we have a little lingering moisture in eastern Utah for our Saturday. With high heat, we will see the chance for an isolated storm to pop up. Also in south central Utah over the higher terrain, you're going to notice the model picks that up as we get into Sunday. So a heads up there, eastern Utah also has the potential to see a stray storm. So you're going to have to stay weather aware. If you're going to be out and about, not only stay hydrated because of the heat, but weather aware. That general thunderstorm threat east of I-15 and over I-15 for tomorrow. Flash flood potential is possible. So it backs off from probable, but it holds on, meaning you've got to change your plans if you want to be in those areas because it's not safe. You don't want to be down there. Videos coming out from the Mexican Hat area, the Four Corners area, Bluff, where they picked up all that moisture, torrents of water all over social media from these storms that came through. And you know, you don't want to be in low-lying areas when that happens. 90s for the highs tomorrow and high 90s at that. High 90s, 97 in Salt Lake, 80s and 90s on the eastern side of the state. Could see that straight thunderstorm, so eyes to the skies. 104 in St. George, but we don't stop there. Look at the next 7 in Washington County. We're cooking by Sunday. Lingering moisture could maybe bring a slight chance to the south. Check out Tuesday and Wednesday, even higher. The heat is on, and so that heat alert that's posted may not be the only one we see in the foreseeable future. Wasatch Front, high 90s tomorrow, tying the record at 101 on Sunday. And then we don't really back off of the heat. Now, we do have a chance of seeing some moisture as we get to next Thursday, but the midweek looks toasty, and we need to be prepared for that. That excessive heat watch, again for your Sunday, forewarning you now, it can sneak up on you quickly, just like those storms did for some folks in the Four Corners area. Be so careful this time of year. A lot of people think summer and they relax, but not in the Beehive State. Yeah.